Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hlubi and this is another episode of Hlubi's Corner. So, as we enter the new month, February, I just want to welcome all the new people onto the channel, all the new subscribers. Hi guys, Dianbona, and I'm so thankful that you guys have chosen to click subscribe and join my little family, and I hope that you guys will continue to enjoy my content and stick around. I wanted to talk about my experience with being a substitute mom, a role that I have gracefully carried and walked for a very long time, especially when I was in grade 11 and 12 primarily, and my early varsity years. And I think it's a role that I still carry even up to this day, that I absolutely love walking in. It has brought a lot of advantages and disadvantages to myself and to my life. But yeah, I just want to talk about it. So I had mentioned, I think in my get to know me video, but I actually come from a very big family. There's 6 of us, I'm the second born of 6 kids. My parents had a lot of kids, okay? And because of that, so we grew up, I'm from a very small town called Ehadingi in KZN, is it on the border of Eastern Cape and KwaZulu-Natal? But yeah, it's in the South Coast. We basically grew up there, and in grade 4, no, actually towards the end of grade 3, my mom found a new job in Durban, and so my entire family moved to Durban. And Durban then became our new home, and my dad works in Johannesburg, so my mom and the rest of my siblings and I were in Durban from, so grade 4, I was, how old? That was 2006. Yeah, 2006 we formally moved to Durban, and we had lived there up until I actually moved down to Cape Town. But yeah, Durban was home because that's where my mom was. But somewhere along the line, with different work related opportunities, my mom then got an opportunity to actually go back to Harding and continue working there. My mom's going to move back to Harding, to our hometown, and all the kids in the house, which is my big brother and myself, are going to stay with the kids and take care of them. At the time, when I was in grade 12, my little sister was in grade 1? Yeah, I think she was in grade 1. Was she in grade 1? Yeah, I think Tsibo was in grade 1. My little sister, you guys have seen her on the channel already. But yeah, she was in grade 1, and my little brother Umduduzi was in grade, what grade was he in? Was he in grade 6? 5? I think he was in grade 5. But those were the youngest kids in the house that I really primarily took care of, which meant I had to wake up in the morning, make breakfast, make lunch boxes, and take care of the kids, make sure the homeworks are made, make sure the homework is done, sign off their homework, prepare them for school for the following day, and whilst juggling my matric year. And I think that was probably the most challenging year of my entire life, because it stretched me. It forced me to be very, to be a servant. That's the one year that I really learned how to really serve my family and to do it graciously without complaining. It was a lot. As you can imagine, in grade 12, I was 18, and I had that responsibility. And so I'm sure as you're listening to this, you're probably wondering, like, what could the potential advantages have been of me having those type of responsibilities so early on in my life. But I think the one thing that or maybe 2 things that I can think of right now at the top of my head about things that I think were advantages of things that I think were an added advantage to myself as a young person, especially, was that I became very responsible. I'm very responsible even up to this day with just the way that I handle myself, the way that I do things, because I was almost made to grow up quickly because of the circumstances at home. And I think the second point I would say is definitely, which basically feeds off the first point of being responsible, is I learned how to handle money. Those are the two things that I think are takeaways from that time period. Those are the two things that I took away, things that were an added advantage to myself and my walk, was responsibility and the ability to learn how to handle money from a young age. I think when I think now, retrospectively, in terms of what could have potentially have been a disadvantage to myself, is obviously being made to grow up much more quicker than my peers. I think that's the disadvantage. I think if the whole structural change in my family had happened before I'd gotten saved, it would have been a very, very tumultuous time in my life, in my family's life as well, because when it happened in grade 12, I was very rooted in my faith, and I knew who I was in Christ, because of Christ, and because of that I was able to actually walk through it very gracefully. So I just wanted to clarify, but my mom left in grade 12 to go back to our hometown in Harding, but she came to visit us in Durban every weekend, or well, she tried to visit most weekends, and I went to varsity the following year, which was 2015, and then 2016, which was my second year, I decided actually in third year I want to start taking care of myself, and that's when I decided to actually go and move to a commune, a student commune closer to varsity, because I just wanted to focus on my studies and not have to worry about being a substitute mom, a pseudo parent. And so the decision was taken to actually send the two youngest kids, Umduduzi and Ebo, back home to Harding, and that was our new arrangement at home, which was very difficult, I would lie. I wouldn't change my life, I wouldn't change my journey in terms of the walks that I've walked and the things that I've gone through, because I think it's definitely contributed to the woman that I am today. It's contributed to the sister I am today, to the friend I am, even in terms of my relationship with my mom as well, and I only have really God to thank for that, for his strength. Take care of yourself. If you are still playing the substitute mom role to your siblings, take care of yourself so that you can pour from a full cup, and do it gracefully. Seek God, ask for his strength. Ask for his strength. He's there, he's available. Knows. He sees, he knows even some of the things that you sacrifice for your siblings. God knows. They might not know, your parents might not know, but God knows, and he is such a great rewarder. I just wanted to encourage those substitute moms, substitute dads, pseudo parents, walk in it with grace. Walk in it with grace and love on abantwana bakoni, guys. Yeah, that's it for this video. I hope that you guys are well. Please don't forget to like and to comment, and don't forget to share. Don't forget to share the channel. That's the only way the channel is going to grow. But I'm really so thankful for you guys, and I hope that you found, whoever needed to hear this message, I hope that they find encouragement to continue walking. Just continue walking. But yeah, I hope that you guys are well, and I'll see you in the next upload. Goodbye.